As the world stands amazed by the intelligence and spying abilities that Israel has, in this week, the Parashat Shelach, we read exactly a story about spying. 12 spies are sent by Moses to conquer the land and help achieve this mission. But unfortunately, it falls flat on its face. They come back with a negative report. And Hashem is really upset and angry with them. And because of that, the Jewish people get stuck in the desert for 40 years. But this is not the only story of spying that we read this week. Because in the Haftarah, which comes from the book of Yeshua, we also read about an episode of spying. Yeshua sends his spies, and this time they succeed. They come back with a good report, and thanks to them, the Jewish people go in and they conquer the land of Israel. They contribute tremendously to the success of this operation. And the obvious question is, how's that possible? Moshe Rabbeinu, being such a pious and spiritual giant he was, and his spies that he sends, they mess up. Whereas Joshua was only the student of Moshe. So surely he should have been at a lesser degree. And his spies succeed. They go with the mission and they do the right thing. How's it possible? So the Rebbe says that it's all to do with one word, which we find in the book of Yeshua. It says, Joshua sent 2 spies who were deaf. The word cheresh has many interpretations. But the simple one is, they made themselves as if they were deaf to all the background noises. Joshua told them, if you want to succeed, don't listen to the prophets of doom. Don't listen to all the negative naysayers. Focus on what you need to do. People will tell you that in Israel there were 7 strong nations and fortresses and there's no way to succeed. You go and find the mission, go with faith and conviction, and you will be successful. And that's indeed what they did. And I feel that this is the same secret why the Jewish people, Am Yisrael, is being successful right now above the skies of Iran. There have been so many prophets of doom who have said that if Israel attacks, then this will happen, that will happen, and all kinds of naysayers telling us how bad and how negative it is. And yet, the leadership made themselves deaf. They didn't hear all these negative noises, and they went full of faith that this is the right thing. And indeed, we've seen the most amazing miracles. And I think this message is not only for leaders to hear, for armies to hear, for spies to hear, but for each individual. In our lives, in every area, we sometimes need to use this ingredient. Take, for example, marriage. One of the key secrets of marriage is that sometimes we need to make ourselves deaf. Yes, my spouse said something, big deal, I didn't hear. In business too, there'll be so many people who'll tell you, don't do this investment, don't go with it, you're not going to succeed. And what if you truly believe, eliminate all the background noises and go with what you believe. The same thing is with spiritual growth. Many times we want to do things, but we're scared of the background noise. We're scared of the negative people who think of us, what they'll say about us. Go with your faith and you will succeed. Therefore, let's take the message of this week's parasha, but also the reminder that we've just seen this week. When we know how to make ourselves a little bit deaf and not to hear the negativity, we can reach the most amazing heights. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom.